On the LA Chargers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Southern California. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. This is taken at about the 14. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Space for your running back. The first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Underneath for Miller. Running right through it. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Runs over. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers 11. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Carr. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Carr now to throw. On the right side, this is Miller. touchdown. Kendre Miller, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll get this out to about the 40. 2nd down and 3. Here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 37. That one goes for 24 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 23-yard run. And the Chargers are back within a couple of the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flank. And he's into the end zone for 2. So the fake works. And as a result, this game is tied. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Here's Carr. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give to Williams, running right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now is Carr. They set up the screen to Miller. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. Instead, they pulled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Charger drive about to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Herbert now. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 11-8.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On second down, here's Carr.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Well, he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because a simple drop-off, but he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
All right, we in here now. I think.
Now Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch.
Okay, hit that fucking quarterback.
Work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look
down we in here
first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
That's a strip. That's a strip.
Just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield.
Are they going to cut it no more? That little play dead.
Yardage back at the 27. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Let's go.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
Shit, no, boys. You fucking crazy.
Third time. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers will take over possession.
Let's go. Oh, he up out of here. Made him quit. Let's go. I'll take it. I'm with the same team, I guess, if it ain't broke. We ain't finna fix it. Knew a nigga with Lamar was coming. I was something for them too, though.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the LA Chargers. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. Try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to
Here.
put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, that's a pick.
Center of the field, but it's incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Good one there, good one
He's
there.
got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson going to change things up a bit. First carry now for Gus Edwards. Austin Johnson, the one who makes the stop defensively.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Over the middle of the backfield.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Jackson. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews.
Bullshit, boy. They letting them boys hold on to some shit, boy. I ain't gonna front.
Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler.
Oh, come on, Eckler.
Turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. A give, Eckler running to the right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A quick throw here, that's complete. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They work now on 2nd and 9. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Eckler is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's
touchdown.
touchdown.
Let's go, man.
Donald Parham from 6 yards away. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Zip one in that bitch.
They're feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
4th down, shouty.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to it again.
Yes, sir. We need a punt.
Kenneth Murray, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still could prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
On the give, this is Eckler. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he fires one incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue, because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Guaranteed 1st down. If not touchdown.
Come up with something here on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Let's go.
Chargers. Mike Williams, 34 yards.
Shot calling out here.
Have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will not. And they'll begin at the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh, that's my fault.
It's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
That's my fault.
He's going to get this down to the 35.
That's on me.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Jackson going to shift him around. They go play action here on first down.
Look at this pick. This is a pick here.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't
Should have been through that shit to him.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for him.
Won't be open like that next time.
With the ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Gave on that one.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Odell Beckham, 35 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
We got 40 seconds with Gucci.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra. Touchdown!
Dive in that bitch. Let's go. Let's go.
And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning the perfect game in baseball?
Oh, I missed that shit.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's going deep for Bateman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
We need a pick 6.
From the gun, Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
There you go.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Smoking on Xbox players.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought
I should have
down
cut back
short of the
in. Lord,
20.
I'm
So the
mercy.
decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive
My fault, y'all.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's my fault, too.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
We'll come back. We're good.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway.
We
We saw the
good, y'all.
takeaway
Fuck,
right there,
man.
and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on?
Coach handling it, the offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Herbert's throw will complete to Allen. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Throwing on second and long. Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Herbert off of play action.
Let's go, man. These soft-ass niggas.
They work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was third
Let's go.
bundle, but they allow the conversion.
I'm two niggas.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out. They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
We going. We Gucci.
A third quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one right there.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now it's Herbert.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do.
There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
There is no fucking way.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. Taking it right down Broadway. He may go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
They go with this bullshit.
J.K. Dobbins, 69 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here in this drive does very little at this stage. Herbert now. He'll find Everett there, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, Herbert. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Play action. It's Herbert. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen.
Let's go, man. Try this nigga.
The Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And the fake field goal works to perfection. You don't see it often, and they caught him by surprise.
And how about the guts to call it in that situation? Think you're going to get an easy 3? Instead, you turn it into 6.
So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20. So
got faith in my defense. We'll go to.
Not a good one. Set at the line for this next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now it's Jackson.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That defense is motherfucker.
Taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd. On 2nd down, Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
It's Eckler again. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here comes 2nd down. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Play with this nigga, dog. No homo.
Up the middle with Eckler.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Let's go.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So a pressure kick there by the young man, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Well, he's a second-year guy now, so he says, don't call me a rookie anymore. And I tell you, he's got a bright future in this league. And kicks like that are going to make sure he sticks around for a good long while.
This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfielders up so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing. Jackson.
They'll roll him out right.
Pass complete. It's likely.
And they work this well upfield across
Let's
the
go.
35.
Burned all this time out. Didn't go out of bounds. Let's go. 2-0.
They were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end.
365.
They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll
Perhaps
do it for
next
us.
time,
For
big
Charles
guy.
Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.